ladies and gents, non-binary and trans, and welcome to the farm. We aren't live yet. This is a pre-stream recording to explain to you what is going to happen. So, this entire month I will be streaming for charity. That's right. I will be streaming for 17 days or 34 hours this month to try and raise up to $1,000 for To Write Love on Her Arms. There will be milestones before hitting the goal. These milestones are shown on stream right now. Every Monday, I will be having a guest that will condone a Q&A about mental health and their own experiences. These guests are on screen right now. There is also an exclusive merch line available at Streamlabs, all profits of which will be added to the goal at the end of the month. Every day, a new quote and mental illness will be brought to life, spreading awareness, and you can view this through the chat commands QOTD and MIOTD. CherryPAVoice and Backspin Hosting are joining forces to give away free hosting servers of your choice. These will be given away randomly throughout the event, so make sure not to miss out on any of the streams. I hope you got all that? Awesome! Now, let's go over to the live stream. And, sorry for the bird. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We are live and it is May 3rd, which means CherryPAVoice Wants to Write Love on Her Arm has finally started. Welcome everyone. So let me see who's in the chat right now. We got Wife Anomaly, we got Tom, we got Stonk Salesman, Dragon Anomaly, and I think that's it. Hello everybody. So it'll be about another hour before James will join us for the Q&A. Because something came up that made it have to be postponed by about an hour. So in the meantime, we can just chat a little bit. We can just chill, you know. Let me put on some music while we do so. There we go. So, how are we?
I have crippling depression.
And the Moonlight Princess rating with a party of 16. Thank you very much. How are you doing? Welcome everybody. And I just realized that the alert box is not correct just yet. Hello Cute Lazy Girl 16. Tatanki. Welcome. Let me fix up the alert box really quick. Because it's a little bit fucky wucky. Let me see here. So we need to put it to the right. And everything to the right. Not to the center, to the right. Save twice. You be good? That's good. Lots of people. Welcome everyone. Let's see here. Save that twice. Alright, let's try that again.
I have crippling depression.
There we go. How much of them is lurking? 13 of them. Let me do test host.
Those are naughty words.
That works too. What else did I have? You're going to Utrecht today. What are you doing in Utrecht? Discord friends meetup, and I'm not invited. All right, bye, Tatanki. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Con. You didn't invite me. It's an anime server. Ah, shit. Yeah, no, I don't want to be between weebs.
Who does?
Well, you're a furry. You don't have anything to complain about.
True, bud. Why?
Sorry for leaving. I just want to play Minecraft for my last days. I got that. Go for it. Just go ahead. Stunks, I swear to God. What the fuck is wrong with you? Stunks just puts on Twitter, finally, time to go meet some Discord friends IRL. Someone fucking responds, going, enjoy. He just replies with an image of Uncle Stan or Uncle Gran or whatever the fuck his name is. Road safety laws prepare to be ignored. Fucking hell. We will violate the law very much.
We do not appreciate the law in here.
We don't deal with the law very well over here.
Only law we know. Actually, there is none.
Yeah, for real though. Anyway, welcome everybody. Again, thank you to Moonlight for the raid, and thank you to MHA Uraraka in Twitch. Thank you for the follow as well 3 days ago. Man, I've missed a lot.
Yes, you have. Now go jump, bro.
What?
Now go jump.
Jump?
Jump.
Jump for what?
For Japan to create an earthquake. Or a tsunami towards there.
You love breaking security laws? Oh, safety laws, sorry.
Safety laws prepare to be ignored.
Oh, safety laws are made to be broken. My chat, I swear. Oh, dear.
I've got to shake this.
You know us. Unfortunately, I do. Yes.
Quit! Die!
Be careful. I could make a stop in your hometown.
Oh no!
Come at me, bitch. You know where I live. DM me where I live. DM me on Discord where I live right now. Stonks.
I swear, if he actually does.
Cunt doesn't even know exactly. That's why.
He lives in Amsterdam. Because the only thing in the Netherlands that exists is Amsterdam.
For real though.
Kill me!
No.
Put me!
No.
Out of my Mizuki! Mizuki, you!
Stonks, you are wrong! Ha ha ha! You are wrong! You haven't been paying attention to what's been happening in my life for the past couple of years. Not anymore. I moved out again and I'm back with my parents and I'm about to move out again in the same town. Oh my god. I really am moving a lot, aren't I? But fact remains, you are wrong! You know how to trace IP addresses? You don't even have my IP address. I honestly forgot where Cher lives. It's because I never told you. I never told you where I live. You told it once to me when we played Dauntless in the evening. I don't remember. We played a lot of Dauntless together. Not right now though, because I need my computer for that. Even then you wouldn't be able. My IP address is very secured. Yeah, we played a lot of Dauntless, so I don't remember everything we talked about, Dragon. To be fair. Yeah. We love playing Phasmophobia together, eh, Cherry? Only if you're not watching some weep shit all the time. When a lot has been said, you forget a lot. Yeah, you're right. I'm just gonna ignore stonks on that one. You're right, Dragon. Excuse me. But the game is dying. Oh, by the way, what's up? I know what the new behemoth looks like. Oh, really? Anyway, here's my stop. See you. Alright, see you, Stonks. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Appreciate it. Imagine a manta ray with a blob face without a nose and tentacles underneath. Is it gonna be a flying behemoth? Chrono 4. Not sure looks like it. The armor is dumb. New cell will be broken on my axe though. Oh? What cell is it? Damn, they're really adding a lot of content, huh? Pulse. What does it do? On +6 is 15% extra crit damage and the 5th hit is a guaranteed crit. Damn. Okay. That's awesome. And it doesn't expire. Oh, damn. That's even better. That will be really fucking broken indeed. So, more crit damage. Here I come. Yeah, exactly. That is very true. Also, if Granny her tonics would still be here, Axe would have way too much crit damage. Wait, Granny's gone? Did she die or some shit? Oh, her aggressive and tonics. Wait, those are gone? What about the ones you still have, though? Are those gone, too? Gone. Oh my god, okay. I didn't realize that. Oh, by the way, we are, I am going to be getting new glasses on the 12th. So on the 13th, you will be seeing me with some new glasses. Because my old glasses, they don't work anymore. They make me see everything blurrier now. So yeah. Excuse me. And then crit damage will be in shock, SK 3.2, amps and cells. Plus 52.5 extra crit damage from the tonic with the specific X mod, which adds up to 3,725 damage multiplier on 5th hit. Jeez. That is quite a bit. Ugh. Oh, 3.725. Oh, sorry. My bad. Oh, by the way, for the computer users, if you want access to the campaign on your phone, at the bottom left here, there is a QR code that you can scan, and it will bring you directly to the campaign. Which you can find over on Tiltify, which is this one. Just in case anyone was wondering. Excuse me. Who else do we have in the chat right now? Let's see, we got Dragon Tom and wife. Then we got Commander Root, welcome back, dude. Samisaki, we got XR Legend 432 as well. Hello, everyone. And the rest are a couple bots. Chat bots. Crit chance without pike on meta trial builds was... What, 7.5% plus 10% plus 52.5% is 70%. Crit multiplier was 2.325 times regular damage. That was on Pangar X during Embermane trials. Oh. Okay. Times were in the minus. Minus? Minus. Same for Quill Shot trials when it was discovered. Oh, okay. Board set minus 16 on Embermane trials. What? One pike, free axes. The pike make crit chance 90% with its special. Jeez! Okay! Okay. Pangar Orb can stagger and break parts. It crits as well. So basically it was just severely broken. Huh. It was Bully the first behemoth time. Bully the first behemoth. Yeah, we're letting them fly, alright. One way or another. So of course it's broken half, yeah. But almost the entire game is broken as fuck, so. Like when it comes to fighting. Like there's so much like math and mechanics going on. Of course they'll break something with every update. You know, they fix one thing, they break another. You know, it will always happen just because of the sheer content, math, items, everything is, you know? Just with whatever it has, there will always be a bug, at least 100 bugs. Within the millions of lines of code. What I don't understand is how they broke the visuals of outfits. That might just be a mistake on their end. I'm just saying. The Malkarion Ultra armor looked like the regular set for 2 months straight. Wait. What's the Ultra? What's the difference between regular and Ultra? Ultra glows. Wait, so for example, oh, the transmog is the Ultra one. So the armor is the regular one. Okay, I get it. I get it. I've fucking yawning like no tomorrow. Jeez. Oh, man. Portals will be added later from 1.6.2 to 1.6.4. I mean, it's their choice. Like, if they need some extra time to scoop it up a couple patches, then let them do so, you know? I don't mind it, as long as it gets... Also, in experimental, if you kill Primal or Elder, you crash. I know that one. Kill Behemoth in the portal, you crash. I had that one. It was a little bit annoying. I do want to see the Gronovore armor. Isn't there any leaks out right now? Wait, do you have the image of the Gronovore somewhere? I want to see it. Because surely you describing it makes you shows that you may have an image. Thammer trials. Oh, the Mr. Trials. Oops. Yeah, you can DM it. Go for it. Oh, yo! You know what that dude reminds me of? That dude reminds me of the Ghost Leviathan in fucking Subnautica. Mom's coming home. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Okay, so... I hope there will be a spider. Why would you hope for a spider? Dude, spiders are fucking ugly. They're fugly. This is even more twisted than I thought. It is. But that is 100% Flying Behemoth. $100%. I'm calling it right now. That is a Flying Behemoth and a half. Maybe those yellow thingies at the on its belly, right? The yellow things on his belly. Maybe those are legs. Was talking about twisted things. And time is something that is kept together like a spider web. Wait, it can talk? It can talk? Oh, the devs. Okay. Wow. Huh. It has its own hunting ground, of course. After you kill enough elders or primals, you can fight it. So it's like a boss in a way. Right? It's like a boss in a way. Time is not on your side. Okay. I have no idea what to think of all of this. It's a timed fight. Oh no. So it's like the trials in a way. May is 1.6.2, 22nd it's 1.6.3, 1.6.3 is chrono update, 1.6.2 is elder. Okay. You get a drone dome 1.6.2 that deals radiant damage. I have no idea. I really have no idea. Someone from the past will return. Oh, ik ben nog niet begonnen met het interview.
Oh, oké.
Nog niet, nee, dat is een uur verzet.
Van 4 tot 5.
Nee, van 3 tot 4.
Oké, wat ben je nou aan het doen?
Ik ben nou gewoon even aan het praten met de chat.
Oh, oké. Ik hoef niet op die trap moeten zitten met de telefoon.
Thunder Deep Drask will return. Oh, okay. Okay. By the way, fire. I don't know when exotics will. I don't know either. I mean, you're the one who keeps up with that kind of stuff. It is a room requested though after you find the lore. Okay. Kinda hope they remove the last exotic nerf and we can infinite mount carry on again. I mean, I don't know how good the exotics are, really. To be fair. One is a healer helmet, one is a cheat death for 15 seconds helmet, one is pretty much infinite stamina, one is a laser beam cannon, one drains HP.
Ik heb juist een 8 seconden drift hierin gekregen. Nice. Ja, ik zou boodschappen doen.
And one can crash the switch with Pangar helmet.
Niet zo nice meer.
Okay. I did not see that one coming. Vanguard Lantern. Oh, okay. Brain farted. Your brain is always farting. What are you talking about? It's always farting. Always. Big fart. Yes, very big fart. Just a big eternal fart. And the twin suns were broken. Of course they were. Everything's broken at some point. 200 ammo, 220 base power. Ooh. Are they fixed now though? Or are they still broken? You didn't need to reload, no really. It's fixed? Fuck. They should have just kept it broken forever. I'd like infinite ammo. Would be much better than a regular 12. They should have reduced the power again but kept all the ammo. What do you mean?
Jij had zo'n strookje voor een gratis bril dat je die cadeau mag geven aan iemand. Zou je die aan hem willen geven?
Jawel.
Heeft hij ook een bril? Ik vermoed dat zijn ook niet goed is.
Okay. Power back to 120. Ammo still 200. What the fuck? Mag bombs were still 8 though. Yeah, that would have been... I mean... Yeah. That would be so much better. Like, they have these big tube-like magazines at the bottom. Like, why would you not make use of that? We got enough crits, activated bombs, get bombs back, and repeat. No reloads needed. Exactly. Okay, hang on. I want to watch this video really... Oh, shit. What the fuck? I want to watch this video really quick. Ah, fuck, I'm starting up Android Studio again. Exit. Let's see about this one.
Okay. Oh my god! Oh my god! Fuck, dude! Holy fucking shit! God damn it! It's the whole motherfucking Wildcats team! They've come for me! They've come for me! Oh Jesus Christ! They've all come for me! I knew the day was coming! I knew the day was coming! I knew the day was coming! Holy goddamn shit!
Dude was panicking like no tomorrow, though. Doof dies.
Witch! Witch! Warlock! It's a robe, not a dress!
Femboy.
Oh, I see you've met the dorm's mascot. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Femboy.
No.
Oh, I see you've met the dorm's mascot. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Femboy.
What?
Okay, unretarded for a second. You didn't actually do my mom. That was just a joke, right?
And that was really bad voice acting. That was just a joke, right?
He did the same joke about 3 times already. I don't think it's funny anymore. He did the same joke about 3 times already. I don't think it's funny anymore.
I don't think it's funny anymore.
Oh shit, man, you dead. Look, it's not even a Necrolord! That's what I meant! Fuck other species! No, I'm done! I'm done! I want only Necrolords in here. Fuck this shit. Undesirables. They will all be purged. Straight up, full fucking purged, man. I'm gonna lose population though, but fuck it, I wanna roleplay my race. And I am not letting these guys... That's what I meant, man. They're taking over offices. No. We are the ultimate Necrolords, man. You're getting purged, boys. No. I'm sorry, mate. Not happening. Can't be that they take offices, man. Make Necrolords great again.
The worst thing is that dude is a German streamer. Like, history is repeating itself all over again. Oh no. That dude is a German streamer. His inner German has been awoken. He's really role-playing his race. Oh, man.
Summer. I wish it was colder. Winter. I wish it was warmer. Spring. I wish I was happy.
Same.
Hey, Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to MK. I'm your host, Robin, and today we're going to be taking another look at r/me IRL. What I still don't quite understand, but you know what? I don't need to. Let's get right in there. This guy looks like every single Spider-Man actor put together. So you're saying he would make the best permanent Spider-Man actor, huh? I'm going to sleep. Why do you never see an advertisement for a microwave? It's like toilet paper. Who the hell isn't buying this? And yes, I know we still see ads for toilet paper, but it's just as unnecessary. When you're looking for an adult to handle the situation and you realize that you're the adult, I don't like being the adult in any situation. It's no fun whatsoever. 11 p.m., 2 a.m., 4 a.m., 8 minutes before my alarm. I don't know why you gotta do this, man. Sometimes this sub just feels like it's personally attacking me. Me, angry already? A doorknob grabbing my clothes? That's when it's time to break the door. Yeah, let loose. Give in to your anger.
Let's go absolute ape shit.
Friend, why did you buy that Arizona drink jacket? It's weird and aesthetic. There's an Arizona drink jacket? You know what to do, folks. Just like with the goth crocs, hunt it down for me and shoot it to me on Twitter because I might want to get an Arizona jacket. Australia versus US language differences. Bloke, man, cyclone, hurricane, lift, elevator, shopping center, shopping mall, universal healthcare. Oh, oopsies, we forgot about that word. So you want hair extensions? Yes, I want to surprise my husband. Super. What do you think? Fantastic. Honey, I'm back. Nap time. Perfect. Babe, wake up. Huh? Oh God, you're finally awake. You've been asleep for 2 years. When you see the opportunity, you know you have to take it. Can you hang out? No, it's my dog's birthday, and it most certainly was. It was a joyous occasion, and many great times were had by all. This book has been banned in the USSR and China, as well as the United States. Banned in the USSR for being anti-communist. Banned in the United States for being pro-communist. Huh, ain't that interesting? It's a prank, bro. LMAO, calm down. The camera's right over there. Yeah, it was just a joke. Yeah. God was really bored. My mom was worried about my trip to the Grand Canyon, so I sent her this. And then you promptly fell to your death? No? Okay then. Thinking of doing a bit of remodeling. What's a nice carpet for a bathroom? Okay, well that person is completely correct. So get that straight, first of all. You know, I'm actually thinking about getting one of those rugs for my bathroom. Found something new to say when I leave a room. Stay fresh, cheese bags. 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. My guy, you're right in the middle. What? Nobody? Text on the cigarette box. I'll kill you. Well, it's good to know. Sometimes you want people to be upfront about their intentions, and I want that even more from a product of any kind. Cigarettes sure as hell aren't designed to kill you, but man, they are really, really, really good at it. Friend request. You know,
They really
my
are.
ex literally broke up with me because I couldn't get over you. All you freaking do is send me Clash invites. What? You couldn't get over somebody that only communicated to you via Clash invites? If you don't click these bad boys a couple times before you use them, I can't trust you. Yeah, and you shouldn't be able to trust the tongs either, because they probably don't work if you didn't test them. My living room corner. Wall, floor, wall. Oh, I see.
I don't get it. Maybe I'm just stupid, but I don't get this one.
See, yeah, horrible color palette though, super boring. Me after taking all of my exams in a restaurant because the customer is always right. Oh, in some universe that actually works. Oh look, it's messages from Mom. Isn't that so silly? Yes, Mom. They're all so talented. Oh, I love her sense of humor. It's so adorable. Me. Installs an app. Also me. Wear dark theme. Yeah, no, I don't really relate to that. I don't really give a crap. Now don't get me wrong, I use dark themes on pretty much everything I know has a dark theme, but when I install an app, that's not the first thing I'm looking for. I'm usually trying to hunt it down because I don't know where it is amongst all of my apps. Video game stats be like, +2 defense, +15 defense. Well, the one on the right is ultra rare, come on, keep up. Today I will watch funny old YouTube videos. Clueless. Oh, that one kinda hurt. That one hurt, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. The worst part about that is you'll never ever know what those videos were. You just won't remember, and that is a damn shame. 7-year-old me at 2 a.m. debating if I should hold my piss till morning or run down the hall and risk an attack from a demon. It's worth it, trust me. It's so worth it. Just get down there and make your business. The Economist asks, why aren't millennials buying diamonds? Sorry, I was too busy paying $485 for a campus parking pass. I know he didn't have the F word in there, but I added it for emphasis because it's quite disgusting that they have to do that. Nickel and dime the kids that are already paying you $40,000 a year? Go fuck yourself. Astronaut Leland Melvin includes his rescue dogs in best NASA portrait ever. I'm so glad he rescued those dogs from space. Yeah, they wouldn't have lasted long out there without him. He eat. Well, geez, with a mouth like that, can you give him something a little bigger next time? I think he can handle it. Me ignoring text messages until I gain enough energy to be social again? I know of at least 4 billion people right off the top of my head that do this exact same thing every day, so we all think that we're ignoring each other, and then we all think that our friends hate us, and it's a very, very vicious cycle. Just answer. Spiraling out of control. This man spends 90 minutes a day online. Everyone reading this? 90 minutes? Are you Mormon? 90 minutes? What's the most bullcrap fact you can make up that sounds true? I'm fine, just a bit tired. Ooh, yeah, that one hits right below the belt, thanks. When your game unfreezes as soon as you open.
I got tagged. I thought it was a DM from James.
Open the task manager. Fear will keep them in line. It's just a coincidence, I swear. I swear to God, that's all it is. My tongue precisely explaining the location of the food stuck in my teeth so that my fingers can take it out. My fingers? Look, man, your fingers and your tongue don't exactly see eye to eye, so it's gonna be a little difficult to hunt down what you're looking for in there. Nothing is on fire. Fire is on things. I worry about you sometimes, Candace. We all do. Trust me, we all do. Some fish with the audacity to crawl on land. Microsoft Excel 10 hours a day for the rest of your life. Ain't society great? Swear if I could go back in time, I would. I'd go all the way back to the day the first little mofo crawled out of the lake and I'd punt that bitch right back in there. I like frogs. Me too. Aw, they got married. How sweet. Oh, it was a dream. Never mind. This scenario sucks. I mean, I guess she's got her frogs, though. Me at 3 a.m. imagining the funeral of a person who is still alive. Yeah, I can't say I've done that one. You think that's cringe? Italian moms wait 9 months just to end up naming their kid Giuseppe. Hey, screw you. That's how you pronounce that name, right? Punch it, bro. The light's gray. Who gave that dog a license? I demand to speak to the DMV person who gave that dog a license. About 3 years ago, a stock photo of me shot by Anne went viral as a meme on Facebook. Since then, my image has appeared on t-shirts, mugs, towels, you name it. Helen and Alexa conspired to buy me this t-shirt for my birthday. Guess he'll die. I do appreciate hearing about the folks behind the meme sometimes. Why?
Okay.
Why are you so happy? No reason. For no reason? How the fuck? Well, would you look at that? She just straight up didn't notice he was doing it at all, and then it created this weird photograph. Yeah, okay, we're moving on now. Delivery man, we are out. Sorry, please hide in garage. Okay, yeah, I'll just wait for them to get home then. When the light's been green for 0.000124 seconds and the person behind you honks. Ah, welcome to New York. When I'm in the middle of a big boss fight and the HP gets low. Ooh, you telling me the Witcher eats beans? Goodbye, my friend. You call that a hug? Oh god, stop, they're gonna pop. No, not the monkey. I'm telling Mom. Good idea, Candace. She's going to love it. You have to be comfortable in your own skin. It's illegal to wear someone else's. Gross. Get the image of this man out of my face. This Asian American woman has been having a year of bad days without committing any hate crimes. Wow, imagine that. And she's not going around murdering anyone. Screw a breakup. You ever join a PlayStation party in here? Yo, who invited this mofo? Not a PlayStation party, but I've been there, man. It's great. Here in Albany, we love those that are gay, bisexual, transgender, and even Irish. Wow, full support across the entire spectrum. You rarely see that. I went to hug a girl and she grabbed my hand and shook it. One of the most isolated places on Earth known to man. Your bed, I'm guessing.
Agreed.
I'm probably your dad. Makes it so much better. Me? Mom, can we visit Jupiter? No, but we have Jupiter at home. Oh, you really do have Jupiter at home. Okay, that's pretty cool though. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? I'll tell you why. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. It's not gonna be useful. Just take it to Best Buy, give it to them. They'll do something better with it than you. Sitting in a bin for 20 years while 400 others slowly arrive in the same bin. Don't lie to yourself. Don't do it. It's just torture. I snuck out my phone during a lecture and immediately received this. Cue the X-Files theme. Professor Donaldson's iPhone would like to share a photo. Professor Donaldson's iPhone would like to share a photo. Oh my god. Gonna be late. Wait, gotta kiss my dog. Yeah, guess me, but with my cat. I only label the important things. Oh, that sticker's gonna fall right off. You just gotta use a little bit of spray paint, you know what I mean? Ramses, I'm sorry. I diagnose you with letma. What's letma? Let my people go. Adding LOL at the end of every sentence does not hide your pain. Yes, it does. LMAO. Up top. Brain. Wow, we screwed that up. Me. What? The past 10 years. At least I've learned from my mistakes. LOL. Yeah, we sure did, didn't we? How I imagined I'd look in my 30s. How I look in my 20s. Hey, be nice. No one. The entire British royal family right now. Oh, yeah, I couldn't give a crap about literally any part of the royal business. Remember Eleven and Mike? Here they are now. Feel old yet? Oh, God. Oh, I hate that. No. Don't do this comparison. No job, no money. No job, less than no money. I hate the world. Oh, sorry, I mean, I hate the United States. What if you are a morning person, but you're just in the wrong time zone? No, definitely not. I am a morning person, and that goes to any time zone. You may be old, but are you this old? No. We're not actually using this in age memes now, are we?
I have never been in one of those before, honestly. I've never been underneath one of those.
Please, I did this in elementary school. Don't do this to me. I'm not allowed to be old yet. God and I had a deal. When you're roasting some onions, but she can't smell it.
Oh!
Roasting some onions, but she can't smell it.
Ma.
Yeah.
When you are roasting some onions, but she can't smell it, the symptoms.
Yeah.
Instead of The Simpsons. I thought she would
get out of the house. Me overthinking when someone texts me in a slightly different way than they usually do. It's because they hate you. That's what it means. It's gotta be. This is a pair of scissors. Then what the heck is this? It's a duel. The heck are these boxes planning? Nothing. Mind your business. Just go about your day. Nothing to see here, dude. Dating over the age of 25? I'm old and tired. Please do not play me. Really? 25 seems to be the cutoff, huh? Am I ancient now? God dang, this is making me feel crappy. Vampire hunter. Pulls out cross. Muslim vampire. You underestimate my power. Adulting, when they ringing up your groceries and you're in line looking at the price increase like $13.46, $26.67, $43.45. $89.23, $134.55. See, this is why I don't do the grocery thing. I just spend $10 a day on Taco Bell and we call it even. And by we calling it even, I mean the universe and I. Wise words from Toys R Us. Pull out and save up to $600. I think if you pull out, you might manage to save like a few $100,000. Can we not talk about my future when I'm relaxing? Yeah, it's really best not to bring up stressful topics of conversation when you're trying to chill. Me trying to stop myself from replying to someone in 0.2 seconds after it took them 3 weeks to reply to me? No, just do it. It's no problem. You know what to expect from them, and I guarantee you giving them the same treatment that they give you when it comes to a response is not going to resonate with them whatsoever. So you do you, quit stressing yourself out. Although don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to defend the person that takes 3 weeks to reply because, you know, it's incredibly goddamn rude, but that's a whole other story entirely. Let's move on. The tiny bit of dopamine trying to keep the rest of my body going. Why is no one having a good time? I specifically requested it. We need to have a talk when you get home. Put one in water. What the hell is this? It's a rhinoceros. I really like the ones where the parents think they found drugs and then they look like morons. We named him Richard. Oh, I get it.
Oh, I get it.
They found drugs and then they look like morons. We named...
Uh-oh. It appears that I was fucking stupid.
Like always.
Um... Oh no. Okay, so it appears there was a misunderstanding between me and James. He said 3 p.m. CET. But he got the time zones wrong, apparently. So it appears to be 4 p.m. CET. That's our time zone dragon. So he will be joining us in about an hour from now. And not now. So that's a little bit of a misunderstanding. But, you know, we'll get there.
Play a game.
I'll just play a game in the meantime, yeah. No. We're gonna extend the stream. Don't worry, we'll extend the stream. Excuse me. What you gonna play? I'm thinking about some Roblox. Or if you want to, Dragon, we could play some Dauntless. Sure? Okay, let me call you on Discord real quick. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Hello?
Hey.
Hey, there you go.
So, what you want to hunt up?
What?
What are we gonna hunt?
I don't know. Ah, shit. I'll have to turn you up for a bit. Can you say something really quick?
Yeah?
Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. Alright, let's start up some Dauntless.
To do my week.
My bird is absolutely going crazy right now. Hear that? Alright. Seems we're playing Dauntless right now. Until James is able to do the interview.
Escalation.
We could do an escalation, yeah. Damn, can it load any fucking slow? Oh, there we go. Fragments of times past. Alright, I'm gonna invite you to the party.
It belongs to you now. This is yours. You do want this, yes?
Oh yeah. Or probably don't. It's relentless.
Wait, do I have to complete?
The,
Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. What did you say, Dragon? Dragon? Hello? Okay.
Alright, this should be better.
Keep talking for a bit?
Okay, I'll keep talking. Let's see.
You're still cutting out. But not as bad as just now.
Doesn't matter.
Fucko.
Just start up a regular escalation. Doesn't matter which one.
Doesn't matter which one?
No.
Alrighty. Let me check my my levels on these things actually. Alright, we're doing a couple umbrals.
Alright.
Nou, heet erna, Chris.
Huh?
Heet erna.
Zo.
Ontsteken.
Jawel.
Private hunt.
Yes, you remember for once.
Ik kan geen muziek opdoen, want de meeste muziek wat ik luister is
What was that?
copyrighted. Steve, die...
You remember for once.
Oh, I wasn't able to do a public one actually.
Oh yeah, they implemented that.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I like it.
I don't.
Zo alleen even koffie drinken dan.
Alleen koffie drinken en een beetje bijpraten is ook wel leuk.
Ja, red je dat nu lang? Een uur lang.
Alright, let's do it.
So, any specific parts or just?
Of ik ga je mee,
Just kill.
Alright.
Well, if you can break any parts, that would be awesome, but we just need to kill, really.
You know what X I'm using.
You're using Part Breaker, I know you.
Dan moet wel op dat grond zitten. Dat is dan nooit een ding.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, Slayer Plus.
Okay, let's see here.
Oh. Weet je wat er is voor dan dit?
Should I do elemental form umbral?
Spotify de play.
Let's. Yeah, you should.
Yeah, okay, I got it. I'm here. Damn it! I'm down.
I got
you. Oh, here we go. Oh, nice. Oh, these fucking spitters, dude. I'll go get the spitters.
I'll deal with the
Get your ass over here. More? Are you serious?
It's glorious.
There we go.
Oh, what would 2 Boreases do then?
What?
2 Boreases during one event. Imagine.
Oh, that's a pain.
Vanguard.
Ooh, Void Mantle. Yes, please. It's a Pangar.
That's all.
I'm down.
Hold up. I'm coming. Need to find Charlie.
Thank you. Shit. That was a waste. I'm spinning. I'm down. Thank you. What the shit? It'd be 6 a.m. for me, so good morning. Good morning, Wolfie. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Ah, shit. I pressed the wrong button on accident. I pressed Q instead of X. Kind of tired, but good. How about you? I am doing good. We are waiting right now for... What's his name again? For James to get out of a meeting in about 40 minutes from now. Then we can do the interview. So in the meantime, while we wait, you can ask your questions in the forum. I think I didn't provide a link to it. What?
Humble drop to Del Swat. So.
Ah! I'll use a stim. I think you did in your announcements channel. Yeah, but it was a while back. Are you serious? It's because I'm level 10, isn't it? 11 now, by the way. Oh, that's one of them. Okay, nice. There's 16s here. I got them.
That's fine.
Ow. This dude's a massive wank.
We are on level,
There we go.
Alright.
You know what the worst part is?
Well,
I play another game, right? That World Zero game. So this game has Q on the keyboard to holster your weapon and such. And no, this game has X on the keyboard to holster your weapon, and Q for your ultimate, for your ability, right?
On that game, it's opposite.
In that game, it's the exact opposite. So I press X to hold So I press Q to holster my weapon, but instead I'm using my ultimate. Oh, that didn't kill me. Oh, I'm surprised. Werewing, thank you for the follow. Ah, shit. Oh. I dodged that one.
And
You did it. The behemoth is down. I repeat, the behemoth is down. And it's left behind the motherload of motherloads.
We had the same idea.
no.
Shit, shit, ass, ass, and shit.
This time.
What was that?
We're done.
You're cutting out a lot.
So. Alright, they're cutting out shit.
Oh my god.
Goedemiddag, Arjan Grenswaar. Hoi, Steven, die heeft een nieuwe bril bij jullie besteld. Nou heeft hij zo'n bonnetje meegekregen voor bril cadeau geven voor een ander. Moet Steven dan zelf mee met die oogmeting of niet? Ah, zijn broertje. Ja. Ja. Oké.
Ooh, sword level up. Should we do another run?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hope this time I do better.
Nah, you did.
I did absolute shit.
I've seen worse. I've seen.
You haven't seen anything worse than me.
I have.
No.
Not around your age, but I've seen worse.
Hij heeft vakantie, ja. Ja, het is wel de bedoeling dat ik even meega met hem. Ja. Nee, nou, maar nagaan. Ja, dan moet Steven buiten blijven. Of ik ben buiten blijven. Hoe zit je? Ik heb liefst tegen daar nog maar. Maar ik weet niet hoe jullie dan zitten. Of die? Goed hè? Ja, en een van de foto's van deze bril zit heel erg los. Dus als jullie daar ook even naar kunnen kijken voordat de foto kwijt is. Ja, oké, maar trouwens. Ja, nee, ik vind het helemaal goed. Ik hou hiervan.
So, quick thingy for the stream. If you guys have some questions for James, who will be appearing in about 35 minutes, leave your questions on this form.
Ja. Nou. Helemaal goed.
Alright, let's go in. It's been a while since we played Dauntless, Dragon.
It has.
I kind of miss it, not gonna lie.
Yeah, when you're solo.
I mean, it does get boring when you're solo, but then again, I've really been letting Dauntless gather stuff on my hard drive, you know, dust. I think he's a bit glitched.
Yeah. Ah, there we go. I can't wait till they bring the regular version of this one back.
The Thunderdeep one.
Yeah. It's this size. Just dark blue, and the between the fins is yellow.
Ooh, I like that. Okay.
Yeah, the dye he used to drop is that yellow.
Oh.
Yeah. Tell him.
Ah, fuck! I did it again.
I saw you spin. Duelist precision. Let's go. Okay, dog.
Umbral, let's go.
Dog or weird sliding? And I missed both of them.
Ah, shite. Thank you. Just for that, cunt. You Val.
Ooh, that's.
That scared me.
Well, I'll take both.
You interrupted both of them, yeah.
Watch out.
I have a bit of life steal apparently.
Probably from Granny Straga.
Remember, press X, not Q.
I'll take Throw the Hunt.
I'll take Executioner.
Wanna know something fun about this escalation?
What?
Acts of Corruption and Radiance Form weren't in this origin.
Oh.
They added them when you need to steal the little gold and purple bull that's now with I forgot her name. And they buffed Brexit update as well. Like got them the purple sludge portals everywhere.
Yeah.
So they decided to give us some sort of at you. And they decided to give us something against the portals corruption. And
I just got broken promises.
That's bounty. Nice.
X. I swear. I should really swap those around in my settings.
Oh, your key X. I thought you were talking about the weapon.
Weapon holster, yeah, I do that with X.
No, like this thing I'm using. I thought you were talking about that.
No. To holster my weapon, I use X.
Yeah,
but in
I
a
thought
different game,
the
it's
weapon
Q,
X.
and you know.
Yeah, sorry.
It's stupid, really.
You can change it. You can change it in your key binding.
I know. I'm going to do that after this this round. After this esca.
Oh, I'll just annoy the Nasher.
Sure, I'll help you.
Oh, annoy the Fengar.
Oop. Go.
Ah, I could not get the last one. Building up stack. Building.
Oops.
Oh, what the hell?
Oof.
Get you. Wait, you can use multiple stacks at once. Damn it. Didn't bug.
Yes. Thank you.
Well, I should have dealt with the roly-poly first.
What?
Vanguard. As long as he keeps rolling and it doesn't bug out. It's sad.
I got myself, don't worry.
Alright.
Oof.
The Nasher.
Oh, you're on your last stim, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
The Nasher is more annoying than I thought it would be. Hail.
Ah! Kill the Nasher first. Kill the Nasher first.
Yeah, I know. Then I get the revive back as well.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Who do we still have in the chat? Show yourself. Let it be known that you are in chat. Okay, cool. Wolfie is still here. Hi, Wolfie. You still enjoying?
Ja, dus dat is 5 minuten wedstrijd.
Ah, fuck, that one shit.
Ah, shit.
Or he's dead now.
You.
Alright. Time for Frax.
It's Frax time, boys.
Go time, let's go.
Sword shield, let's go.
So, would you like its head?
You can just break any part you want. Really? I don't give a damn.
No, that means I'm gonna stagger and break its head at the first drum bit.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I like Axe for that.
Hey, Anna, welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you doing? Whoa, what the hell?
He wanted to bite you.
I saw. He ain't getting this, bud.
Well,
you're good? You just have a little bit of a bad day? What's going on, dude? I'm here, cunt. Oh, I think I broke you still.
Nice.
Ow! Motherfucker. You're actually having trouble this one. You fell down? Oh! Ow. You okay though?
Well, I staggered the bitch. What?
Oh dear. Oh!
I see it.
I got corruption. Oh, never mind. I don't got corruption anymore. What was that animation?
Which one?
It was a bit bugged for me. Ah, that was my last step.
Alright. I'm gonna try to interrupt him.
You failed.
No, I don't have my axe. What the fuck?
Ah, Sag. Sag.
Right next to it. Oh. At least you got the head and the tail.
Fair. That's true.
Maybe a claw.
Claw's always a good one.
We got... Yeah, we got a claw as well. I like Drax. And when he came out, we used to speedrun him within a minute.
This is Dauntless. You basically hunt different types of monsters because they're literally feeding on your world's energy, and that caused it to shatter. So now you're practically saving your world.
Humanity shattered it. And we create these things when we shattered it. Accident.
Yeah. Do we have a link, by the way? Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, we're almost level 3.
Alright, so...
I honestly want to finish this link all around, you know?
Yeah.
So I think we'll play a bit off stream as well. If you're okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
Awesome. Yeah, but you've been busy with school and all that lately as well, so...
Not in the evening. Evening I'm mostly...
Fair. That's fair.
Oh, I can almost get my 7th sword reward. Do I still feel stagger damage? No.
What level are you on sword?
18.
Oh, nice.
And since Trials doesn't require me to have my chain blades at level max...
But this isn't horror, Anna. This isn't horror.
Oh no, that was just the freakiest escalation we got at the...
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to see something cute, you can hunt up the wyvern.
Why is that cute?
Guys, you can one-shot it. It's just a little
You're
thingy.
sick. You're sick.
Hey, there are 2 behemoths you can one-shot. You can one-shot a tree, and you can one-shot a wyvern. Okay?
Yeah, so... Let me explain in Dutch what things we have, okay? So, wij hebben een boom met paddenstoelen. Wij hebben die worm. Wij hebben een soort van draak, een wyvern. Ook goed.
Draak met 2 poten.
Een draak met 2 poten. We hebben...
Een aap.
Een aap.
Rambe. En we hebben de ijskat.
En we hebben de ijskat. Nou, dat is een it's a sabertooth. Ja. Same thing.
And then you have all sorts of other behemoths. Oh, you can show map. If you go to your journal and then to behemoth info, you can show them.
Yeah.
Like every single one that's in the game.
So this is the dragon, the wyvern, the dragon with 2 paws. This is the monkey. This is the worm.
With legs.
With legs. This is the tree with mushrooms. And this is the sabertooth.
And then you have Rezakiri and Shred.
Yes, indeed.
I hope they're gonna bring in a Radiant Shroud. That's gonna be so dope.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
Like, instead of throwing corruption, it throws those little Rezakiri shards.
Yeah. That
Instead of making
awesome.
everything dark, it traps you and itself inside of a cage of Radiant.
Radiant energy. Ja, sabeltandtijger.
Yep.
I know, yeah. They did. Let's do one more Umbral, okay?
Yep. I'm up for that.
Wil je zeggen dat er meerdere ijstijden zijn geweest?
Yeah, there have been multiple.
Damn. Okay.
At least 2. I mean, the Earth has had its warm times and its cold times. So we're only speeding up the next hot time.
Wat zoeken jullie?
Paperclips. I need paperclips. I know.
Snelbinders is misschien wat makkelijker.
I need a paperclip.
My mom needs a paperclip, that's why she's right behind me.
Oh, not Gil. Oh.
I really like this chest transmog. What else is?
Oh.
We have
Wolf
Bad
says,
Ugly.
hey mama chair.
I will see.
Oh, that's sick.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm ready to roll.
Hey, your sunglasses.
Hey, Dipro. Waren die op sterkte? Ja, die werken dan niet meer. That is TMI, Anna. I don't need to know that you are currently taking a shit.
Too much information.
I forgot to change my keybinds.
You can do it in escalation if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up right now.
Hold up, he's pulling. Didn't get you.
Options, bindings, special ability, grip ability is gonna be. Oh wait, special ability was that one. Grip ability. What's the grip ability?
What does it say exactly?
Just says grip ability.
No. Oh, that's for guns. That's for repeaters. You're in the repeater section.
Why can I not put it to X?
No, that's repeaters. That's a repeater action. Repeaters have a grip and a chamber. So, if I were you, I would not mess with those just yet. It's sheath and unsheathed weapon. That's what you gotta find.
Yeah, but I'm trying to... Okay, so sheath and unsheath is now Q.
Yeah. Alright.
So grip ability should be on X.
Grip. No, wait. Grip is something different. Grip is your, repeater action.
Yeah, but still, if I use repeaters, I want to use my grip ability. But it's not
Okay.
letting me choose X.
Because it's probably on something different. Repeaters are weird. Just...
I don't see any other X's.
Steven, are those 3 the only ones you have to bring next time? Corona.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so my special ability is gonna be X. I can't even put X in there. What?
Wait, what?
What the shit? Oh no. Alright, fine. I'll put it to Z.
I thought it's Z already. Think about that. God.
There.
You okay there?
Anne is explaining in detail how he's taking a shit.
Ah.
I came too late.
Yeah. Like my little brother. I killed the first behemoth before he even loaded it.
Oh? Damn.
He plays on Switch. A banger as a first behemoth is not a good thing if teammates playing on Switch. Just stop, drop. It was just roll, stop, and drop.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Nope, it was roll, stop, and drop. I broke his leg. Ooh, slide.
I'm kinda loving that ability of Frax.
It's
weapons.
dope. You can dodge with it, by the way.
I know you can. That's the best part. I just did, actually.
And it has a double interrupt button. When you go in it and when you go out of it. Hey, what? That's when you... Stop rocking.
Go for it. See ya. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick
Sippy.
sip.
I'm going for Radiant so I can more.
Sip nip.
Alright, a Chirurg and a Vanguard.
I'm going
Pact Swiftness.
Pact of Swiftness, okay.
Yeah, I mean, this round basically just wants us to anyways, so why not get a buff their track?
True. Yeah, you're right.
No, Vanguard. I love Slayer's Path. So much fun. You get the dodge it.
Oh, I
You
think
get
I
that.
just got burned. I think I just got burned. Thank you.
No problem. Dodge.
I like how it's
yeet.
fire and ice that we have to fight right now. Ah, fuck.
I don't want to fight a Thunder Deep Trask and a Rockfall Scarf together, though. That'd be horrific.
you.
Imagine if the units were actually smart and that Skarn would tank everything and draws would damage. Oh, that one-shot it. And that did not.
That's some nice damage you got there.
I didn't even do anything. My axe was just returning road.
Well, you did like 30k damage there, so.
Oh yeah, the drone. Yeah.
That's why I said that's some nice damage there.
I thought you meant the Vanguard interrupt. Was on.
Hang on.
I still have it.
Alright. Let's just kill one. Yep, there we go. Guaranteed crit. This game would become so much more interesting if crit.
What the?
Oh, I broke his tail.
Oh, nice. Get your ass over here, boy.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna use the ability once you got me out of here. There we go. That's all. And there goes. Oh, I'll see you later, Cherry. I'll be in stream.
Oh! James is lurking into the stream right now. Hey, James! I'll be there in a minute. There he is. Alright, I'm gonna alter forward the game. Well, I had fun, Dragon. Oh, Dragon is already out. Never mind. Let me go ahead and call James now. Here we go. It was really fun, Dragon. Oh. Hey.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, geez, hang on. Let me turn you down a little bit.
Am I crazy loud?
You were for a minute there, yeah. Hang on. I'm gonna just deactivate my camera here.
Take your time. How was Dauntless?
Dauntless was good.
Dauntless is one that...
Oh, there we go. Okay, fixed it.
Hey, it's me twice.
Wolfie's ear went low.
Perfect. Well, sorry I'm late. I was supposed to be here earlier, and then my other job scheduled things over me, which happens sometimes. But
Oh, don't worry about it.
oh well, so be it.
I have a lot of time today. I mean, if it pays the bills, it goes first, you know.
Sometimes that's how it be. But I appreciate you organizing this for us, and appreciate you thinking of To Write Love and the work that we do, and wanting to lend some of your community time and your channel time to us. That's great.
Well, I mean, as I said, I've been in the shoes before of those who are currently dealing with depression and suicide and all that stuff, and it got better for me. So why wouldn't it get better for all of those out there that are currently struggling? And I want to show that to them. I wanna do something back to the people who are actually helping that specific group of people.
No, we appreciate it. I think it's getting better for a lot of people right now because the world is slowly returning to normal after the pandemic. And I think that this has been a really difficult, 18 months for mental health. People that are in isolation, you can't go and do the things you would normally do. It's harder to visit friends. People are worried about getting sick. It's been rough. At least, in our environment, our services are busier than they've ever been over the last, whatever it's been, 16 months, 18 months. Which, I mean, we're glad that people are using the services, right? That's good. But it also shows us that people are really, really hurting a lot.
Really struggling, yeah. Let me bring out a quick second ping into my server that you are here now. James is here now for the interview.
Here to chat. We kind of got lucky somewhat. So for To Write Love, a lot of our community engagement work was at electronic music festivals, right? So EDM stuff, or we used to do Warped Tour in the punk rock scene, which was a punk rock festival that toured around in the US. I don't know if that one did international, but now we do EDM, mostly in the States, but also Europe and Australia now. Or we will start to redo that once we can fly places again. So that was most of our community engagement were at those type of festivals. And then we got involved in Twitch in 2018. In 2018 and 2019, we're kind of just getting started, but we're glad that we did, because by 2020 we kind of already had a foothold on the platform, and it made it easier for us to keep engaging with the community, even though we couldn't travel, right? And we couldn't do our usual festival circuit. So
yeah,
it's been a good place to be.
I mean, Twitch in and itself has a lot better community than what YouTube, for example, has. Twitch in many areas is a lot better than what YouTube currently has to offer, for example.
Well, it's just different for live, right? I mean, I think YouTube is great for pre-recorded, but for like live interaction with the community, it's hard to beat Twitch.
Exactly. Not only that, but YouTube is also known to have a more toxic community around it, and a whole lot of bots that share around links with porn or viruses or...
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've had
Interesting.
a couple of those, actually. I never clicked any of those links because, well, I don't want to see that. But yeah, can you tell a little bit about To Write Love on Her Arm and its goal?
I can, yeah. So we were started in 2006. So To Write Love on Her Arms, it's kind of an odd name for an organization, but it comes from the organization's original story. So back in 2006, Jamie Turkowski, who is our founder, had a friend named Renee. Renee was struggling with drug addiction, and they wanted to get Renee into rehab. A lot of rehabilitation facilities won't take you if you have drugs in your system at the time that you go to check in, right? You have to be sober when you come in. And so she was originally rejected, and Jamie and a couple other friends got together and basically stayed in a house with Renee to help sober her up. So she used one last time, and then they stayed with her in this house for a week and like took care of her while she was going through withdrawal, basically, so she could get clean and then eventually go to rehab.
Yeah.
Jamie wrote a story about this that he titled "To Write Love on Her Arms." And that story was about Renee and was about getting her sober and getting her into rehab initially. That story that Jamie wrote was published on MySpace originally. Back in 2006, MySpace was where you did that.
Yeah.
And the t-shirts started around that time too. So to help fund her in rehab, I think like 100 shirts or something were printed and sold through MySpace. And that was kind of the start of what became To Write Love on Her Arms. So it was originally to help one person. Switchfoot, the band, started wearing our shirts on stage, and then the movement kind of grew from there. And then To Write Love became an organization that's designed to present hope and find help for people that are dealing with depression, addiction, self-injury, or suicide. So that's the origin story for how we originally started. The stuff that we do today, we have a scholarship fund that can help pay for treatment and recovery for people that don't have insurance, or if they don't have a therapist or a counselor, we can help them find a therapist or a counselor. A lot of times we can cover at least part of the session for them if they can't afford it through our scholarship program. Outside of the scholarship program, we have our Find Help tool on our website. We just launched an app that is free, that is kind of like mood journaling and inspirational messages for people every day. That app is called The Hopeful. It's on iOS and Android now. Again, that's free. There are no ads in it. All of that.
It's on Android now.
It is Android now. Yeah, I think it took us an extra day or two to launch Android, but it is Android now.
Okay, yeah, I saw about it being on. I saw it being on iOS, yeah, but I haven't seen it on Android yet. But because I was planning to get that app really as soon as it released, but apparently I missed that. So
yeah, the Droid launch is a little bit quieter. It took us an extra day, and so it missed our initial launch. I think I have a link to it for Droid somewhere. I'll find it. There it is.
Okay.
I'll send it to you in Discord.
Sure. And then I'll send it over into my stream chat.
Yeah, it's in the Google Play Store now. But it's a nice little app. I mean, we're going to continue to build on it and add more to it. Yeah. But, it's just one more way to keep track of yourself, right? I mean, that's really what self-care is thinking about how you feel and why you feel that way, and kind of staying on top of your own mental health. So hopefully it's a tool that helps people.
I hope so too. For the chat, this is the link to The Hopeful, which is an app developed by To Write Love on Her Arms. If you are struggling with any mental illness, feel free to download it. It has a great community around it. I will be downloading it myself as well and check it out. But I hope you guys find some help on that app.
It's a fun little daily, like, even if you don't have a history of depression or what have you, it's a helpful little app just to give yourself kind of a daily reminder to check in with yourself.
I apologize for the bird.
I love birds.
Well, this one is very loud, especially right now. Can you shut up for a minute?
He's like, no.
No.
No, I can't.
So, what kind of resources does To Write Love for people that are looking for help, like a live chat or a phone number or?
So I just sent you a link to our Find Help tool too. So this is something we're really proud of. So our Find Help website does a couple of different things. So if you can basically type in your address, if you're in the United States and Canada right now, and we're slowly rolling this out internationally. So we started in US, we expanded to Canada and Mexico, and we're going to start, Western Europe and then work over.
Yeah,
is the plan for it right now. There is a list of international resources on that website as well. But basically, the idea is that we want to create something where you can put your address in, and then it will show you all of the mental health options that are in your local area. And I think that when people think about mental health, they automatically think about therapy, right? Like you're going to go and see a physician, right? A doctor. Yeah. And I think that that's a really intimidating first step for some people that might be newly confronting depression. So the idea behind the Find Help tool is that that'll show you everything from casual support groups to all the way up to therapy. So like if you just want to go and talk to a group of people that also have depression, right, as a stepping stone on your way to eventually seeking therapy, the idea behind this tool is it'll give you everything in between, right?
Yeah.
So that's the Find Help tool, which we're proud of. That has a lot of digital resources on it too. Another thing that we have coming is we're working with our folks at Guardians Mental Health. They offer so they came out of the Destiny community originally, which is why the Guardians. So Guardians Mental Health, good organization that came out of the gaming world. They have a digital mental health kit that they developed on their own that we'll be adding some resources to soon, very soon, and that will be on the website soon as well.
Okay.
So we're excited about that. And I mean, that website also has, all of the usual crisis text line is on there for the US, the UK, and Ireland. Trans Lifeline's on there. Trevor Project is on there. So a little bit of everything. We're also always looking to populate our international resources list better. So if you look at our international resources list and you're like, you guys are missing, this, and this organization, and these should be on there, let us know. We're always happy to add more international resources to that list as well.
Let me check real quick.
We have 113 for Netherlands.
Yeah. I see. Yeah,
But
113
if there
is
are more
a
that you know
really
about
big
that we
one.
don't have- Yeah, if there are other ones that we don't know about that aren't on there, let us know though. We're happy to do some research on them and add them.
Well, the only one I know is 113 right now because we don't really have a lot of suicide prevention stuff. But yeah, 113. It's actually quite funny because our emergency number in the Netherlands is actually 112.
Oh.
So 113 is like a step above emergencies for suicide and stuff, That's that. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't know.
I mean, I think it's awesome that you guys have a nationally operated system for it, because in the States we don't. So in the States, it's either the emergency line or you're reliant on NGOs, right? Not-for-profits in states.
Yeah.
So it's like crisis text line or us or American Foundation for Suicide Prevention or whatever the case is. So the fact that you guys have a nationally ran line for that is actually awesome.
Well, I mean, the Netherlands in itself.
There eventually, but.
Yeah, but the Netherlands in itself is quite a small country. I think the Netherlands can fit into like one state like 2, 3, 4 times. So and then
there are a little bit easier to manage.
Yeah, and then there are 50 of them. Like, I don't think.
Real spread out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're always looking to add to that list, for sure. The other thing that I want to start to do too is that we're working on, and we don't have a good solution for it yet, is mental health resources that are, well, we've started to do it a little bit. So in that Find Help tool, you can filter by how you self-identify, right? So if you're self-identifying, as trans or as asexual, or you can add race filters in there. And the idea is that we want to get you to somebody who is experienced with helping people like you, right? So in Twitch and in gaming, something that we get a lot is like, they're like, okay, I go to therapy, but my therapist doesn't really understand Twitch, right? Or doesn't really understand what it is to be a content creator. It doesn't understand whatever work that the person happens to do. And so we're trying to narrow those filtering tools to get you to somebody that has experience dealing specifically with what you're dealing with, right? Be that because of the way that your work is or because of the way that you self-identify. Race is in there as well. You can also filter by race and try and find counselors that deal specifically with grief associated with race issues. So we're trying to get to custom tailor help solutions for people too.
Okay.
which has been part of the journey.
Yeah. So if we look like statistically, I don't know if this is something you're allowed to talk about, but how many people does To Write Love help on a yearly basis?
We usually quantify it in total dollars, and I actually just I know I have an update on this in my inbox, so I'm going to look it up.
Take your time.
Rather than number of people. And the reason that we do that is because not every person ends up needing the same amount of support from us.
No.
If that makes sense. So 2.4 million. So we've done 2.4 million into treatment and recovery since our founding, which is about 3,000 therapy sessions a year, roughly, is what we sponsor. And that's just through the scholarship program. So that doesn't count the awareness stuff that we do, the app launching and the number of people that might reach. The Find Help tool, which launched in 2018 that we just talked about, has seen it's probably like 60,000 searches at this point. So somewhere between those numbers. So if you look at just since launch, yeah.
Okay.
Since launch. So that's growing pretty quickly too. We used to do a lot more awareness events where we would be at events in person. When I talked about like the concerts and things like that, where we would talk about mental health and just bring awareness to mental health issues. And when we can travel, when everything isn't closed because of pandemic, we do about 200 events a year. So treatment and recovery is about $2.4 million since our founding. The online Find Help tool is about 60,000 people that we've helped so far with that. And then about 200 events a year is typically what we do.
Okay.
And that's ever growing. That always grows by a little bit every year.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing that it's always growing because it's definitely a lot of costs for To Write Love. So every piece of donation that you can get is very helpful, of course.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, even small amounts go a long way. Just maintaining the Find Help website, a couple of dollars helps us cover hosting for that website for longer than you would think, right? The therapy and scholarship program, $50 to $65 roughly will cover a therapy session for somebody. So for that stuff, directly helping people in those programs isn't as expensive as you would think it would be.
No.
Our merch as well. I mean, we sell a lot of merch. Obviously, just raw donations are incredibly appreciated and help us a lot too. But like, I like our merch. I think it's great. We ship everywhere. We'll ship anywhere in the world, and that supports our cause too. And that's another cool way to give to the cause, but then get something back yourself.
Oh dear, I'm sorry about that.
This is one of our shirts, actually. It's very exciting.
Yeah, that one is looking awesome. I was about to say awful. Oops.
It looks terrible.
Awfully awesome. Okay. So, of course, being with To Write Love doesn't pay the bills because you're doing it voluntarily, right?
So that's how I started out. So back in 2017, 2018, To Write Love was not on Twitch yet. And so I sent them an email and was like, hey, this is what Warped Tour in the United States got canceled, which was the punk rock tour thing that I talked about that we used to do a lot with. When that got canceled, I sent To Write Love an email and I was like, all of the folks that are fans of this are on Twitch, right? Like there's a bunch of community overlap between that scene and the Twitch scene.
Yeah.
And then slowly To Write Love got involved on Twitch. And for the first year and a half, I was working with them as a volunteer and just helping them meet broadcasters and get in the scene. And then after we grew enough, I was brought onto the team part-time. So I am a part-time official employee there now, which is cool.
Okay.
My other job has nothing to do with gaming. My day job.
What's your other job then?
I do investment stuff for a big hospital system. So it's been a wild year for hospital stuff, but yeah, totally different world. But my passion is definitely in on and around Twitch and gaming, which is why I was trying to organize charity stuff as a volunteer, and then eventually found my way to To Write Love.
That's yeah, you sound like you have quite a couple years behind your back.
For this, yeah, it's crazy to think that 2-Right-Love has been on Twitch now since 2018. It's wild to me that it's been that long, because I mean, I started streaming and doing stuff on Twitch in 2016.
Yeah.
And then I knew that I wanted to do something more in the gaming industry. I just didn't know what yet. And that ended up being charity stuff, which is great. But I think what's cool about it, and what I tell other people that are, like yourself too, who's interested in organizing events and doing something larger. Like I just sent 2-Right-Love a blind email. Like I literally just sent them a cold email. I didn't know anybody at the organization. And I was like, you should be on Twitch, and here's why you should be on Twitch. And they replied to me and like let me run that as a volunteer. And then eventually I became an employee there through doing that. And that was like one cold email that led to what is now over a 3-year presence on the platform. So, I mean, that's always my line to people on Twitch, is that you are capable of much more than you think you are. And to just find things that you're passionate about and pursue them.
Yeah, exactly. That's
it's easier. It's easier in gaming than other places to make it work, believe it or not.
Well, that's honestly, yeah, that's true. I don't really have an answer to that one. My mind is blank right now.
It's been a fun journey. I mean, something that's unique about the Twitch world, like when we would go to music festivals, right? We would have our 2-Right-Love booth at music festivals, and there it's a lot of people that have used our services before, or that are into our merch or just into the brand, and they're sort of, I guess thanking us or talking about the organization as a user of it. Twitch and TwitchCon is unique because it's almost reversed, right? Like broadcasters are asking us how they can help us, as opposed to thanking us for helping them, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it's almost flipped the other way. Like we've noticed in the Twitch community that broadcasters in general are very quick to try and help other people and add value, which is great.
Yeah. That also shows that a lot of people are really passionate about helping others in one way or another.
Yeah, I think a lot of broadcasters struggle with mental health as well. I think that gaming for a lot of people is an escape, right? It's a way that they relax or they escape. If they're dealing with depression themselves, it's a way that they get away from that a little bit, is through playing games. And so I think that just understanding what people who deal with mental health problems go through, I think most broadcasters understand that at some level, and which is why they're interested in helping mental health causes.
Again, I really don't have an answer to that one. I'm really socially awkward. I'll just go on to the next question.
Go for it. What do you got?
This is about your personal experience when dealing with mental illness. Can you name one or two experiences that you had?
Yeah, so I've never gotten formally diagnosed. It's something that I'm working on. So the thing about 2-Right-Love and all of the staff, like we're all just people. Like we don't, for the most part, we're not therapists or counselors ourselves, which is why we just refer people to therapists and counselors. Mm-hmm. Most of us are just people with what could be anybody else's mental health story. So for me, like depression is definitely, reoccurring waves of depression are definitely a theme in my life. The thing that really inspired me to want to work with 2-Right-Love, though, is a friend of mine. His name's Grant, who we lost to suicide a couple of years back now. He was someone that I went to school with. And when we all graduated, he was kind of a loner anyway when we were in school. But when we graduated and people moved and went off to do their own things, I think he really lost a lot of the friend support group that he had around him and really suffered. And unfortunately we lost Grant to suicide. And it's something that when it first happened, I didn't think about it a lot, or I guess I just kind of put it out of my mind. And it was like 2 years later, for some reason, I was dealing with maybe it's because like I was dealing with my own depression at the time. And I was just thinking about him, and I'm like, why do I feel this way? Right? Like, how do we get people out of the hole that I was in at the time, when I just feel bad, right?
Yeah.
And that got me more interested in mental health formally, and eventually led to To Write Love after a little while. That's my like origin story, I guess, for mental health, because it's something that I didn't deal with a lot until I was older, right? Like when I was, teens, I don't know that I really fought depression a lot, but in my 20s, I definitely did. And that was really like where that became a part of my life and a consistent theme in my life.
Well,
which is fine.
like,
it is what it is.
Yeah, no, I
trying to be more proactive
life isn't
about
all
it, right?
sunshine and roses and stuff.
Well,
But
it's just about trying to be proactive about it, right? It's hard to self-care is hard. People are like, "Oh, self-care, take a day off or whatever." It's harder than that.
Yeah, it really is. Well, I'm sorry about Grant, first of all.
No, thanks. I appreciate that.
People taking their own lives is always a struggle, also for others. A friend of mine also committed suicide a couple of years back. It was with my old voluntary job, where he was just talking about it for like 2 years straight.
Sure.
About killing himself and his life's worth nothing, and I always managed to talk him out of it, and then I got sick, and a couple days later I got a call that he took his own life. And,
yeah, it is difficult to get. There is this desire, I think, for all of us to want to help people that are going through those things, right? That was true with Grant too, because it was always the friend circle that was around Grant at the time, and we always wanted to try to help him on our own. But I mean, a lot of it is just trying to make sure that professional resources are available and easy to reach for people like that, right? Because the ultimate solution is to try and convince them or get them comfortable with the idea of approaching a professional in the mental health space, right? A therapist or a counselor.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate goal. But that's hard when the resources are inaccessible or hard to find or intimidating to find, right? I think it's a lot of intimidation. Like, people are apprehensive about taking that first step to go and find a counselor or therapist.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to make that first step easy to take by making the resources available and making them less intimidating too.
Yeah, just make them look less scary and more comfortable for the people, which they are, by the way. I'm not saying that they're absolutely worthless or a bad thing. Absolutely not. If you need help, you need to find help. It's as simple as that. But with the resources from To Write Love, you can basically find a counselor or therapist and get help on making that first step. Oh my goodness, making that first step.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even have to be that extreme either, right? Just getting comfortable talking about your own mental health is a big step. Like, if you rolled the clock back 5 years, I probably wouldn't have been able to just openly say, like, yeah, I deal with depression, right? Like, now I'm comfortable with it. But it took me years to get comfortable talking about my own mental health, because it is intimidating. It is intimidating at first. So it takes time to have these conversations like this and to get comfortable and ready to take those first few steps.
Yeah. It's especially intimidating in my experience. I don't know what others will have, but in my experience, I still have trouble opening up to people.
Sure.
Because I'm also dealing with autism at the same time. and I'm always scared that they would judge me or just say, cheer up, buddy, and why are you depressed? There's so much happiness in the
Yes.
world. And I'm like, dude, why do you have
Isn't it
asthma?
worse?
There's so much air in the world. But you know,
that is a great line. Why do you have asthma? There's so much air in the world.
Yeah,
Because
like, it's
people do that. Yeah, I think that for young people, I think it's really hard for young people too, because if their parents didn't deal with depression, then they're just like, whoa, you have so many good things going on in your life. Like, why are you depressed? Like, I don't know, because I am, right? It's really frustrating to have.
Yeah.
It's almost like they don't mean to invalidate the way that you feel, but that's what ends up happening, right? It's your feelings of sadness are invalidated by somebody being like, well, just be happy. It's like, okay, I tried that, it didn't work, so
yeah.
what's the next thing that I can try?
What am I gonna do next? Because obviously opening up to people won't help. That's then the kind of mindset that they'll get.
Yeah,
like,
you get shut down.
People won't care. People won't be able to help me, or won't help me just because they don't believe it's real, or afraid that they'll judge them.
Right.
That's a really, really big thing about opening up.
Yeah, it is. And I think part of the awareness work that we do too is not really training, but so conversations like this are helpful not only for people that struggle with depression, right? But they're helpful for people that don't struggle with depression, that might be in a situation where they're listening to a friend describe their depression, right? So like, this is why we love conversations like this, because we think that it's roughly 20% of people deal with depression, right? So for the rest of the 80% of the people that don't know what it feels like, that 80% of people, those are the people that will say, well, why are you so sad? Just be happy, right? Because their brain chemistry can't relate to the feeling of depression, like being sad for no reason.
Yeah.
And these conversations are useful for them too, because they are getting taught and trained to not be dismissive of somebody else's feelings, right? To not say to someone who's dealing with depression, oh, just get over it and be happy, or just go outside, just go out in the sun. That'll make you less like right. It's part of it is training those folks too that don't deal with depression, that might interact with someone who does.
Yeah, that's brain fart. I have a lot of those.
You're doing well. You're doing fine.
No, I'm
it's hard to get shut down. It's hard to get, because my mom, who I love, does that to me all the time. She's like, you're fine. She's like, you have a job and you're whatever, everything should be fine. And I'm like, I guess, but I still feel crappy, right? Like, that's what depression is. Like that is like the definition of depression, like feeling upset and sad and anxious for no reason. And that's why it's so frustrating, because like, I know that I don't have any good reason to be upset. Like, I'm aware, but I'm still upset. Like, I still feel anxious. People that don't experience depression themselves can't relate, don't know how that feels, right? Like they just don't. It's like trying to describe the color blue to someone that's never seen color before is the best way that I can describe it. Like, how would you describe that to someone that's never seen a color before? It's that difficult. They're similar, I think. It's a similar problem.
It is very similar if you think about it, because people who haven't experienced that exact thing, they just, hey Tom, they just they I think personally, when someone is dealing with depression either themselves or through a close friend or a relative of theirs, that they're experiencing it, they would be much better in like understanding those people as well that are dealing with depression than the people who don't and don't understand. I think if someone doesn't deal with depression but sees it from someone very close to them, that might be then they might understand it better at what is going on. But they'll have to talk to them, be open for a conversation about it. And some people just aren't open for such a conversation, and that's a bit disheartening to see for me personally.
Yeah, it's getting better generationally too. So Map and Chad is mentioning their grandfather. So generationally, mental health care and the acceptance of mental health treatment has gotten better over time, right? So younger people, the Gen Z kids, are way better at talking about their mental health than our grandparents and great grandparents were, right? Like slowly over time, it's becoming a more accepted thing to talk about. And so I have a lot of hope for the future. I really think that, so I'm 31, so like the millennial generation, everybody being online and like oversharing their thoughts and feelings online all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's bad, but the good thing that comes out of that, so the people oversharing on social media, is you have way more conversations about mental health happening in open public spaces. And it's becoming less intimidating and less taboo and scary for people to talk about their own mental health, which is great. I mean, that's part of the solution to the problem that we face, is just getting people talking so that they don't feel alone and isolated, and they recognize that there are other people that feel these things too, and that there are ways out of those feelings, or to at least mitigate those feelings.
Yeah. Wait, do you speak Dutch? Can you?
No, I have a translator running.
Oh, you have a okay. Okay, I was about to say, because Matt put that in Dutch, and you suddenly.
There's some words that I might recognize sometimes, but not well enough to to get, not without a translator.
Yeah. Oh dear, my stream deck keeps going off and on, and I hear the sound. Would you personally have? This is the last question I have on the list, by the way. Would you have any like tips for those that are currently dealing with mental illness or disabilities, or?
Yeah, I mean, the first tip is to remember that you're not alone, and the more that you talk about what you're dealing with, the more that you'll find other people that are also dealing with similar things, right? And the more that you talk about it, the less isolated you're going to feel. And so part of it is, when we talk about self-care and mental health, as I said earlier, that self-care is not easy, right? Like self-care does require you to get out of your
comfort zone.
Yeah, you've got to push yourself, right? So if you're saying, I'm dealing with this stuff and I don't know where to go, the first step is really to start to talk to people about it. And you might get shut down, right? You've got to go into the conversations understanding that not everybody is going to be able to understand or relate to you. But you've got to be hopeful that eventually you'll land on the right person. The second thing is understanding that the objective should never be to put you eventually need to find your way to professional help if that's what you need, right? Yeah. So if talking to friends or playing games with friends or reserving time during the week for yourself isn't enough, and that's not making you feel better, then the next step, right, you need to slowly kind of step yourself up to counseling or therapy over time. And I say that because this is true of me too, and this is true of everybody that works at To Write Love. We don't provide healthcare, but we will help you go to a professional that can help you, right?
Yeah.
And your friends are the same way. Like if your friend isn't a counselor or therapist, then like they're a good person to talk to initially, but they ultimately can't treat you, right? Like they ultimately can't be your stand-in therapist or counselor because they're just not trained to do that, right? It's the same thing in my day job. Like I do investment work in my day job, and like if you handed what I do professionally to somebody who doesn't, they'd be totally confused by it. They wouldn't be able to navigate it. And it's the same thing in mental health. Like you don't want to hand someone that isn't a counselor or a therapist very, very deep, you know, heavy material. So eventually you want to walk yourself up to professional help. But the first step is just getting yourself talking to anybody about what you're going through. And then over time you'll walk up. The other thing is just recognizing that it's not really a tip, but it's just a realization that like it's okay to feel what you're feeling, right?
Yeah.
I think that there is this big, we're in a world that wants to solve problems, right? So if you're like, you see this in the autism community too, right? Where you have organizations that are like, let's cure autism, right? Like the whole world is obsessed with solving. They want to fix. Everybody wants to fix things,
Yeah.
and that isn't always the right answer. You know, like if somebody wants to fix my depression, like no, like not really, right? Like I don't want you to change who I am,
Exactly.
right? So you kind of need to break yourself that it's okay to be what you are, and it's okay to feel what you feel, so long as it's not destructive, right? That's the thing. Like there isn't, like I will always feel waves of depression, right? Like that's okay, and that's okay. I don't need to be fixed, right? I need ways to cope and ways to overcome it, and useful self-care tools that help me get out of those situations before they spiral into something that could be dangerous, right? But I don't need to be fixed. Like there's nothing wrong with me. Like I'm not broken, right?
Yeah.
That is the message that I would leave somebody with that is just starting out on their mental health journey and trying to figure out where to go next. You know, you're not broken, and it's okay to feel what you feel. But it is important that you learn how to cope with what you're feeling so that you aren't self-destructive.
Yeah. If you would have a moment, Map says that
Sure.
he's feeling a little bit down about all this. Map, in that case, I would recommend to click off the stream and talk about it to like your caretakers. Let me explain in Dutch real quick because he can't talk English very well. Anne, als je een beetje naar over voelt, moet je even van de stream weggaan en even relaxen of even praten met de begeleiding. Oké? Alright, well, so back on topic. I know from a couple friends that they are having issues with. Oh, he's gonna eat dinner. I have a couple friends. I'm not gonna name them because, you know, out of respect and such.
Sure.
But there are a couple friends of mine who I know that feel invalidated of how they feel, not only because of their own mind playing tricks on them, but also because of like family or other friends, stuff like that, you know. I would ask, for example, like, hey, what's up, buddy? Do you need to talk? And it's like, no, I'll be fine, and it's stupid anyway. And I'm like, dude, it's still valid, you know. You still got to talk about it.
Yeah, it's really hard to break. It's really hard to break because if you don't have, you know, an understanding family circle around you, or again, you know, friends around you that understand what you're going through, it can be really hard to talk about it. And some of it is just like giving that person the tools to it's hard to talk about your own mental health, right? First of all, just hard in general.
Yeah.
Some of it is like almost addressing that the people that you're talking to might not understand it, right? That's been effective for me when I'll like even my own parents, you know, I'm like, I know that you guys aren't going to understand what I'm saying. And I know that you've never felt what I feel, but like, I need you to just take my word on it. Like, I need you to not tell me just to be happy. I need you to understand that no matter how good that things objectively are in my life, that like I'm still going to feel depressed sometimes. And there isn't anything that, you know, like that just is the way that it is. And I need you to accept that. Sometimes like being that direct is hard. Being that direct is hard with people. But that's some of it. I mean, the stigma around mental health is what makes it hard to effectively communicate how you feel, right? And sometimes I think just addressing the elephant in the room can be effective in saying like, look, like I know this is hard for you to understand. The other thing that I would say with family in particular is that it's really difficult for parents because parents have a tendency to blame themselves for things. So this is my experience with my mom. So if I talk about my depression with my mom, she's very like well, what did I do? Like, what did I do while I was raising you that made my son grow up to be someone who has depression, right? Like she feels guilty because I have depression. So like parents generally want you to be okay. And so they're dismissing that you feel depression, not because they don't care how you feel, but because like they want you to be okay. They want you to be okay. They want to be able to say your life is good and you shouldn't be sad and I don't want you to be sad and whatever. Like ultimately, I think when parents are saying that stuff, especially to young people, it's coming from a place of love, but it's just really miscommunicated, right? Like they're not trying to dismiss your emotions. It's just that's what's happening, right? Almost by accident. So we use the word grace a lot at To Write Love, right? Where you've got to allow for grace in these conversations, and you have to assume the good in people when you're having these conversations. So like if you're a young person that's trying to have a mental health conversation with your parents, like just being aware of their perspective and being patient with them in their path to understanding your mental health is really important too. And hard. Again, it's people are like, just talk about it and you'll feel better. It isn't that easy, unfortunately.
No, it really isn't.
But there is hope at the end of it. Like there is light at the end of that tunnel, though the tunnel can be long sometimes.
It
can feel long.
Tiltify locked me out. Hang on. I tried to see if the alert is working.
Good old Tiltify.
No, we haven't got anything yet, but we do have a question. Okay, so for every guest that I'm inviting, I have a Google form set up for the people who want to ask that person some questions.
Great.
So we got a question from Wolfie, who's also a moderator in the chat.
Sure.
How do you put up with a family member who gives you bad anxiety, depression, and like suicidal thoughts?
A family member? Oh man.
So
that one's really tough.
Think about like an abusive household.
Sure. Man, that is a tough one. I mean, priority one is that you are safe, right? Always. That is something that I think needs to go to somebody that is trained to handle mental health crises, or somebody that is more formally a therapist or a counselor. I don't know that that's something that I'm incredibly qualified to give advice on because I don't know the whole situation. You know, thing one is making sure that you're safe physically and emotionally. And if you're if this person causes you to spiral to the point that you believe that you're a threat to yourself, in those moments, crisis lines are an excellent option. So if it's 311 for you guys, depending on where you are, again, we have different international resources listed, but those crisis lines can help get you through those deep scenarios where you're way in the weeds and you're spiraling and you need help immediately. But beyond that, right, if this is a persistent, consistent problem that is in your life that you can't escape from for various reasons, then you probably need persistent and consistent care to help you get through that, right? I mean, in that situation, and again, those crisis lines can help you get that process started. But that's pretty heavy, and if it's a legitimate threat to your safety, physically and emotional safety, then you need to. I would recommend seeking professional care for that, for sure.
Yeah. So I know Wolfie for a while now. I know the situation that she's dealing with currently. I've been trying to help her as well. Together with her boyfriend, who's a great guy overall as well. We've been trying to help her on different areas. And well, I can't be for her like physically because I'm like all over. I'm like across the globe. But I'm trying to help in any way that I can. You know?
Sure.
Because
Yeah, I mean, it's important to recognize that for some of that stuff, it needs to be a mental health professional, right? Like at some point with friends, you got to be like, hey, like I'm not qualified to solve these problems for you. So, I mean, for Wolfie, like, again, family situations are hard, especially when you're younger, because they're harder to escape, right?
Yeah.
As you get older, it becomes easier to escape those family situations a lot of times. But while you're in them and while you're stuck in them, I mean, doing your best to avoid situations where you're likely to spiral from a mental health standpoint, I would just put that in the self-care category, right? Where you're actively trying to avoid situations that can cause you to be triggered and to spiral. But beyond that, yeah, I mean, if it's this persistent force in your life that you can't get away from, like, and it's causing you to be a threat to yourself, it's time to take the scary step. It's a scary step, but it's time to take the scary step and start to pursue long-term solutions for that, right? Counseling and therapy.
We've already been helping her. All she will say right now is that her situation is a real pain. It's okay not to go into detail about it. I won't go into detail about it either. But it's really bad. It is really bad. Like, I've seen a lot of those situations, but I think hers is one of the worst I've seen so far.
Yeah, family situations are difficult because they feel inescapable at first.
Yeah.
You will get through it, and you will escape it. Unfortunately, it's time. It's how long does it take? But again, counseling and therapy can get you through that, right? I mean, there are situations in life that just don't go away. Again, like we're in a world where we want to just fix everything immediately, and that's why therapy and counseling, are persistent forces in people's lives. Like, it's rare that someone goes to therapy one time and they walk out of therapy and they're like, I'm cured, everything's fine, right? Like, that's something that takes, you have a therapist for an extended period of time, because you have a mental health need that requires an extended period of time to help you learn how to cope and live. So
yeah. Well, Wolfie, I hope that helps. I don't see any other questions on the forum right now.
Yeah,
So.
Wolfie, we can you can always reach out to us too, and we can try to hook you up with a counselor or therapist if you need that. Really, any of the email addresses that we have listed on our website would work for that, or I can give Cherry mine, and then I can get you to the right people, if that would be helpful to you.
It depends what Wolfie wants. Wolfie, would you like to get help from James or someone at To Right Love?
What we would do is, what we do in those situations is we can help you find counselors or a therapist if you don't already have one.
Yeah.
And if you have an issue paying for it, we can often help cover that as well through our scholarship program. So it's an option that's available to you, but let Cherry know, and then I
Yeah,
can
just
get you.
let me know. I'll hook you up to them. To anyone in the chat right now, are you guys writing out a question on the forum or either in chat, or is this where we can end the conversation?
But this has been great. Thanks for putting this together. Sorry I was late.
No, no worries. My family doesn't want to get me back to my therapist, so that will be appreciated. All right. Well, I'll forward you to James's email address. You can contact him. Then I'll still be helping on my end with the thing that I was helping you with.
We will I'll end up sending you to our Find Help team, and we'll go from there.
Well, I wanna thank you for your time. This has been enlightening, not only for the chat but also for me on several things. It was very interesting to hear about To Write Love, you yourself, and your experiences. Yeah, I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Yeah, I'll be around. And thanks again for organizing this event for us. I know that you're bringing in other speakers and other content creators to talk about their mental health journeys, which is really appreciated. And appreciate you thinking of To Write Love and supporting us. And as always, let us know how we can support you in your community. So thanks a lot, Cherry.
All right, thank you. I'll be hanging up now.
Thanks, good. See ya.
All right, bye. All right, that was James from To Write Love on Her Arms. That was quite the interview. Yeah, what do you guys think about it? Like, what are your thoughts on all of this right now? It's really good you do this, Che. Thank you. Do you guys think it will be appropriate for something like this to raid another streamer? To bring the love from this stream to another stream, basically. If I'm raiding another streamer, it basically sends all my viewers to them. To that other streamer.
Ik weet niet of ze nazorg nodig hebben.
Dat weet ik ook niet.
Die jij nu allemaal in de chat hebt.
You have both better social skills than I have. I try. But yeah, personally, I think this was a really good conversation. I think it's also needed. Again, Wolfie, I will be sending you that email address. And let's go and rate somebody. I think we're gonna rate Winged. Either Winged or Havoc.
Wait!
I'll start a poll. Who should we raid? Or Dang it. I'm gonna do it for 2 minutes. Alright. Vote on the poll. Who we should raid. Hey, James. Thank you for being here, dude. I appreciate it. We got 1 vote for Winged right now. What are we eating? What are we eating?
Dames en heren.
You're joking.
No! I'm not joking.
Dips on carrots.
The what?
Dips on carrots.
Never heard of that.
Wortel zei voor mij.
Haha.
Aha.
Aha.
Ah, nice rabbit food. Konijnenvoer.
It's not raw. It's cooked.
Stil. Konijnenvoer.
No. Not rabbit food. It's not lettuce.
Alright, well, I'm gonna end the poll. And we are rating Winged, apparently. Okay, so I want to thank you all for coming by today. Wait, you need to give rabbits uncooked carrots? Mom doesn't answer, but
Sorry?
I said, wait, you need to give rabbits uncooked carrots?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Dragon did it all wrong. Anyway, we are going to rate Winged Anomaly right now. Again, thank you all for coming by, for watching, chatting with me today, and with James. It was really... I had a good time. Be sure to check back in tomorrow, where we will be playing an Ask by Life. Let us go and start up the raid. 5 viewers are ready to raid. That's one of the biggest raids I've had so far. Alright, here we go.
Yes.
So, I'm gonna